Welcome back to the channel, welcome to the Division 2, and welcome guys to this build that I've discovered and made just for, oh look, I'm only mucking around, right? Now, I'm trying to get all this bleed happening because of his league. So what I've decided to do is use the Pestilence. Watch this, right? Hit his weak point, bang. Get his own stats effect happening on him, and then watch my mag on the left, bang! 100 hollow points. Right, now, I'll tell you what, I was using the Bullet King earlier today and it works real well with that because you don't have to reload. I thought, you know what, I'm going to use the Pestilence and have the Plague of Outcasts. So it's like double stats effect on these NPCs. We're running Heroic, you can see that the league activity is increasing, I'm getting there. Alright, I'm not even playing the game hard, I've only played a little bit this morning in live stream and tonight a little bit, and I made the video. But what I'm doing is I'm using a hybrid build. It's a hybrid DPS and stats effect, but I'm using two separate gear sets. Okay, so I was using the Vile Mask earlier today and I tested it out, and I'm not sure whether or not it's better or worse than what this is. So I'm using two separate gear sets. You can see what's going on. When I throw that grenade, it's a frag grenade because I'm using the Survivalist. It causes a bleed effect. So as soon as they die from a bleed effect, you can see my mag loads up with hollow points. So you look under the main ammunition, you can see it says 80, 90, 70. They're the hollow points and they cause bleed too. Now, you watch this big boy's health up in the top right hand corner. Him. So watch this. I know I nearly go down a couple of times. Just watch his health. So I'm trying this build out, and I'm only sharing it with you guys because I'm running it. So I'm hitting him with a bleed plus the pestilence plus the plague, right? Watch his health. Look at it. I'm not touching him. He's down. Ready? Bang. There he goes. He's dead. So it's working well, and I'm in Heroic as well. It's working. So the reason I would put this video on, guys, is to share if I'm going to run it. I'm not going to make a build and just post it on YouTube and not run the build. And most people do that. I'm not going to name any names, but a lot of content creators, they'll make a build, they'll post it on YouTube, and they won't run the damn build. They say, oh, best weapon damage, best skill, best this, best tank, whatever. Yeah, it's a good build, but they don't run the build. They just make the build just for YouTube. Alright guys, so what I'm going to do is get straight into this now. You know I'm using the Pestilence, right? Now, I've got Pestilence plus two different gear sets. Now, like I said, I was running the Vile Mask, the stats effect and stuff like that. But I switched it up to see what it was like. Right, so let's get into this. I'm going to make it real quick, guys. Right, so starting off with the secondary weapon, which is probably the main weapon, it's the Pestilence. So talent, Plagues of Outcast, hits applied debuff, dealing 100% weapon damage over 10 seconds. This stacks up to 50 times. And whenever an enemy dies with this debuff, all stacks are transferred to nearby enemies within 25 meters. Rightio, so the mask I'm running is an Eclipse Protocol mask. You can see it's got stats, it's all skill. So the stats effect is 10% God roll, guys. And I've got two pieces and it brings up the stats effect to 15% also. Okay, so the second gear set that I'm using, guys, is Ongoing Directive, and I'm using 4 pieces. So 2 pieces brings your stats effect up by 15%, 3 gives you 30% reload speed, and 4 Rules of Engagement. Killing a stats affected enemy grants hollow point ammo for your active weapon. So theoretically it doesn't matter what you use, that's what will happen with that gear set. You can see it's hybrid as well, so I've got a God rolled skill iced and it's got a God rolled weapon damage, guys. So that's what's going on, and that's why it's a hybrid gear set build. The other bonus is the talent is Trauma Specialist. It increases the duration of your bleed stats effect by 50% and all bleed damage done by 100%. It requires Rule of Engagement, which is obviously the fourth piece. Rightio, so we're moving on to the chest piece, guys, and you can see, again, hybrid, 15%, God rolled weapon damage, God rolled stats effect. I put skill ice on this one just because I needed that for the drone maybe, but the talent, Parabellum rounds, increases hollow point ammo weapon damage amplification to 35%. Now, that's got to be pretty handy, right? Right, so quickly hit to the gloves, and you can see it's the second piece of Eclipse Protocol, and it's got a God rolled stats effect. So moving on down from the gloves, we're going to hit the holster. Same thing, hybrid. This one's got weapon damage, God roll weapon damage, bit of crit hit there. Right, so skills in this time I'm using the healer drone, and also the reviver hive as well. Alright guys, so once again I hope this helps. Like I said, this build there, it is there. That's the build. I mainly use the Pestilence. I am running the Harmony as well, which is a pretty good weapon, but obviously just the Pestilence was enough. And I used it because of, obviously, of the Plague of the Outcasts. So, like I said earlier, I used a Bullet King today, which you don't have to reload, which was handy to run around in missions and just open fire flat out. I did try this build also with the Lady Death, and I didn't find it too successful, being that the Lady Death, the RPM was very high and you run out of ammunition very quick. Well, you guys, it's up to you. You can use this build you can use this on any weapon, so it's preference to what you want to use it on. So like I said, the reason I used the Pestilence was because of the talent that it has, Plague of the Outcasts, so it sort of kills two birds in one stone, and it works. It's just a bit of patience. You can't face tank, but it does work. You've seen it in the video. So once again guys, this is a build that I'm using. It's not a build that I've made just for the fact that I make a build on YouTube. This is a build that I'm running in the game. Another thing was I was using, instead of using Eclipse Protocol, I was using the Vial Mask. Also, I was using the Contractor's Gloves, yeah? I tried that. And then I tried the Firm Handshake because it's got a 15% stats effect. But I found it better to just use this. So I did experiment around, so I chopped and changed a lot. I didn't just make one build and go, okay, that's it, I'm done. I did chop and change quite a bit. Like today I did a live stream and I had a couple of people join. And I will shout out to She Devil. Go and check her channel out, guys. It's called Hell She Devil. Check the channel. She makes content as well. Also, guys, once again, I'm going to leave it at that. That was the build. You can see what it was. There it is there. Thanks for watching. Be safe. Be well. Until next time, peace out from DJ Sass.